Of what use is satisfying your taste if your heart lacks compassion? True teachings of the three vehicles, Taoism.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule。
I'm not for any political agenda or any personal gain. That's why I just support whoever is good for the country and for the world. Because that is in my heart, that everyone should be satisfied in their country, in the world, and have peace, prosperity, happiness.
Yes.
Therefore, I support anyone who does that.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic or Laxese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Ikwiyuk means love to you in Marshallese, one of the official languages of the Marshall Islands. My name is Alola. The trustworthy Marshallese are grateful to you for sharing with all your friends how beneficial the vegan diet is for our health and the planet. The Marshall Islands, as part of the larger island group of Micronesia, consists of 29 beautiful coral atolls and 5 islands. The blue background on the nation's flag represents the ocean, while the orange stripe stands for courage and the white stripe signifies peace. Known in local folklore as gifts from God, the islands and atolls feature vibrant underwater life. One of the world's largest shark sanctuaries has been created here to protect many endangered species, with a ban on commercial shark fishing. Local Marshallese people value consideration for others and are peaceful and talented. Among their remarkable ancient skills were canoe building and stick charts, which were made to navigate the Pacific Ocean by canoe. Small sticks were tied together to represent ocean wave patterns. Marshallese wave pilots memorised the charts before a trip, then navigated by crouching or lying prone in the canoe to feel the shape of the waves and detect changes in wave height and direction. The Marshallese are excellent weavers of intricate fans, necklaces and jakied. These are fine dress mats traditionally used for clothing and ceremony. Additional varieties of woven mats are made into canoe sails, wall coverings, and containers used in daily life. We were delighted to present to you the stunning Marshall Islands, peaceful viewers. May we all live with each other in mutual respect, tranquility, and happiness. For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worship world-honoured one Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, the venerated Master and Philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated Master and Philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai emphasises that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organisations, leaders and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai receives love and recognition from various organisations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Guzi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavira Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honoured throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologise for not being able to show many other awards and honours for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organisations, leaders and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness. Wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai promotes the peaceful, loving, plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where animals and people live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Ching Hai has travelled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today, we are blessed to present a recent insightful phone conversation between Supreme Master Ching Hai and a Supreme Master Television team member entitled Supporting Good Leaders for a Happy and Peaceful World, Part 1 of 2, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on September 16th, 2021.
Breaking news as we come on the air this hour. Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom will keep his job.
67.332. That means that Gavin Newsom will not be recalled.
Coming out of this recall, I want to turn the page and express respect and a deep sense of responsibility, not just to those that voted no on this recall, but those that voted yes. They matter. I care. And I want them to know I'm going to do my best to have their backs as well. Tonight, I'm humbled, grateful, but resolved in the spirit of my political hero, Robert Kennedy, to make more gentle the life of this world.
We have some questions to ask, Master.
Sure. Go ahead.
Governor Newsom survived the California recall with a clear majority. If Master is pro-Trump, why does Master support Governor Newsom, who is a Democrat?
Do you expect that I am a Republican somewhat?
Well, if you're pro-Trump, he's a Republican, Master.
Okay. Well, that's not my fault that America has two parties, okay?
Yes.
Anyway, I am not pro-Trump, and I'm not pro-Newsom. I am pro-fairness. I'm pro-Americans. I'm pro-world citizens.
Yes.
Anyone who is good for Americans, then he is a good American government worker, okay?
Understand.
So Trump was excellent for Americans. So I supported that.
Yes.
I support anything that's good for Americans through any leader or persons. So I told you in some conference a long time ago that Governor Newsom, he's a very good person. Yes?
Yes.
Well, of course he has maybe some of his, misjudgment because of another system. And like the church decided for something, and he goes with it. That's all, okay?
Yes.
Maybe without much thinking. But overall, he's a very good governor for your... California is a state.
California.
Okay. Of course, you're from California. So you see that? He's very good overall, okay?
Yes.
Mostly for your state. So I'm pro-Newsom, okay? Huh?
Yes, I understand.
I'm not pro-Democrat. I'm not pro-Republican. I'm pro-nobody.
Understand.
Only the one who is good for his country, his people, his world. Okay, his world is my world too. You see?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. And his state is my state too. His country is also my country. Because whatever affects one state affects the whole country. Whatever affects the country affects the whole world. You see that?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I'm not here for any political motivation, agenda, nada, nothing. He's good. You can see that, right?
Yes, yes,
you know,
he's definitely
Newsom
good.
is good. As good as it gets in this world.
Understand.
What it means is that his heart is good. His intention is good.
Yes.
Yes. So if you cannot find a better person, which I doubt for this moment, to replace Newsom, then better to keep him.
Yes, yes, definitely.
He's the best now for
Yes.
California. And other things, maybe he agree with something, it's because it's already there.
Yes, I
Okay.
understand.
You happy with my answer?
Yes, very happy, Master.
Okay.
Well, but I'm just...
Tell me.
Most people who support one political party do not support the other political party.
Yes.
But Master just did answer that Master doesn't support any parties and just supports the people.
Because I'm not anybody. I'm not any other person. I'm here to help and not to go for any of my profit. People support one party and not support the other because that party appeals to them for some reason, yeah?
Yes.
And maybe it's good for their business and good for what they expect to do in their daily life or in some political agenda or some business deal.
Yes, I understand.
Therefore, they might agree with the other party on some points, but overall they agree more with the party that they support. It's mostly for personal, okay?
Yes.
For personal gain or ideas or business or I don't know, or sometimes even a personal relationship with some person in that party, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm not in any party, and I'm glad I'm not.
Yes, I understand.
You know, sometimes people vote for the wrong person or persons due to propaganda, public relations, or media bias. In this fuzzy world, it is not so easy to get things right if one is not clear-minded enough so that one can be an independent thinker or decider. It is a pity, but it is like that.
Yes.
I don't know if I can deal with any politics. To be a master like this is already a lot of work.
Yes, I understand.
In a way, it's similar to some leaders of the countries, and even worse than that. Today I was thinking to myself, oh, how have I survived all these years, all these decades?
Yes, we wonder.
Dodging bullets and running from knives and
we can't imagine.
And even having to endure body search in the airport, you know.
Wow.
All the time, whenever I'm out of the country, any country, and even searching the whole body and even private parts. And I was thinking, oh my God, I don't think I can do that again.
Yes.
You know, I mean, avoiding gunpoint is something, and avoiding bullets is another thing. And moving houses for security also. And running from one place after another just to keep myself safe so that I can continue my work.
Yes, I don't know how you do it, Master.
And all this defamation as well. What the psychological and mental stress sometimes is really, that you don't know. It's true, you don't know.
Yes.
Also, all kinds of problems in the world, and even disciples' problems, etc. Not just from that, but I can't remember everything as well. And of course, the attack of the astral beings, astral hell level, and disciples also. Some hell level disciples attack because they are working for hell, as well as those demons and ghosts always try to make trouble, sometimes really serious, etc.
Yes, I understand.
and I have to deal with spies that are planted in our circle, inside and outside. And also with these jealous black magicians, wicked magic and all that. And more, I can't remember all well. I also don't know how I've done all that all these years. But the politicians or leaders, they have it better because they have bodyguards, you know?
Yes.
They have airplanes ready anytime for them. Or at least they have people who are supporting them, yeah? For me, it's different. Okay, never mind. I'm not for any political agenda or any personal gain. That's why I just support whoever is good for the country and for the world. Because that is in my heart, that everyone should be satisfied in their country, in the world, and have peace, prosperity, happiness.
Yes.
Therefore, I support anyone who does that. Now you understand why I'm pro-Trump, but I support Mr. Newsom. In my speech only, there's not much I can do.
Yes.
But at least I explained it so people who hesitate to vote for Newsom, they would understand why they vote for him. And they can rethink whether or not they should continue voting for him.
Yes.
Because it's not fair for a good person to be persecuted and defamed for any reason. Because nobody else would be better for their state, okay, or for their country. Therefore, I have to help whatever way I can. In my humble way, in my weak, not powerful position way, and risky way even.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you support one party or one person, you risk offending the rest.
Oh, yes, definitely.
The others, and that is not a good position to be in, especially when you gain nothing. What for you talk, right?
Yes.
So you can see I'm just truly unconditional and fair, that's all.
Yes.
All right, you happy now?
Yes, Master.
Are you happy for your state that he's still there?
Oh, yes, definitely very happy.
Yeah, they should vote for him again next time.
Yes.
I like President Trump because he's just also good like that, in different ways, and a broader way, yeah?
Yes.
Not because he's a Republican, okay?
Yes.
I support also President Clinton, not because he's a Democrat. I couldn't even care who's a demo or who is not demo, okay? All right. Are you happy now?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way. You have a good governor back to your state.
Yes, wonderful.
Taking care of your people and the animals there as much as he can.
Yes.
Especially the vulnerable, the downtrodden, and the homeless, and the innocent wild animals, okay?
Yes.
And other animals as well, okay?
Since Master supported Governor Newsom in the past conferences, Master mentioned the positive things about him.
Yes.
Did that have any effect on the recall votes now?
I don't want to claim any credit. It's all God's grace.
Yes.
God probably wanted to help a good man.
Yes.
And my talk would maybe clear some of the doubt from the minds of your co-citizens and maybe make them rethink and vote for him again.
Yes.
It's possible, but I myself don't claim credit for anything. You can think about that yourself.
Yes.
Everyone else can judge it for themselves. I just praise God that it happens in your co-citizens' favor. I praise and thank God that something good your citizens deserve happen. Okay?
Yes, we thank God for that.
Yeah, thank God. That's all we do. And praise God.
Yes.
All right. Any other questions, Hannah? Or
Yes.
any comment on that?
Texas has recently passed a law banning abortion. What does Master think about this law?
Oh, any killing harms our planet, harms the safety of the world. Any killing of innocents, especially babies in the womb, even is yours, but it's God-given. So any killing like that would bring disaster to our world, to everybody.
Every day in New York State, about 289 unborn children are killed through abortion.
Regardless of anything else, I thought of the babies that are being killed every day. Very sad.
When I hear a person's beating hard, I don't just hear their heart. I hear their soul speaking, and I listen carefully.
Our Creator endowed us with the right to life, and yet millions of children lose their right to life every year. I'm about to sign the bill that ensures that the life of every unborn child who has a heartbeat will be saved from the ravages of abortion.
The heartbeat bill is to protect the unborn child when a heartbeat is detected as early as 6 weeks. Republican State Senator Shelby Slawson is the lead sponsor of the bill, who shared her personal story, saying that her mother was given a, quote, dim prognosis of an abnormally developing baby. And that baby, Slawson says, is her.
I was a victim of sexual assault. At one point, I was contemplating abortion.
And is this the baby?
This is the miracle baby, yes.
So it is good that to remind people not to do any killing of the innocents.
Yes.
Of course, people won't like it, huh? Many women, I think, went on demonstration, right?
Yes, they did.
Very strongly. But I think it's better not to abort any fetus. Okay, they're innocent.
Yes.
They are new citizens. We should welcome them with warmth and love and take care. And if you could not take care and you, by the way, happen to be pregnant, you can give birth and give it to someone else who loves to have a child and cannot have.
Yes.
Yeah, then that makes two people happy, the baby and the new family. Yes?
Definitely.
And makes yourself also happy because your conscience agrees with that and blesses you. Hmm?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. 7 pounds 9 ounces. She was born in Raleigh, and they're transporting her to Charlotte on Friday. And she's already revoked her rights. She's ready.
Oh my gosh. You guys are parents. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Hey. I'm your dad.
I'm one of 10 kids. There were actually 9 of us, and my mother and father had such a compassionate heart. They adopted a 4-month-old baby girl that was dying. And she's my sister now. She's 67 years old today. And we love her dearly. So we were shown to and taught to be good neighbors and caring persons that we ought to be in this, and respect humanity.
The woman nowadays, if they get themselves pregnant, that is a very unthinkable thing. There are many things to prevent it. If you don't have a stable relationship, I mean, if you're not in a marriage, then it's better you be careful, okay? If you don't want children, you have preventive medicine. You have preventive means to stop that, right?
Yes.
So if you make a mistake and you get yourself pregnant, then you cannot blame the little baby inside. You cannot kill for your mistake. That's what I think.
Yes.
You cannot kill because that will have a bad consequence on you, on your body, on your psyche, on your mental, on your conscience, okay? You might try to ignore it, but it will gnaw at you all your life and afterlife, because a life killed is a life that has to be repaid, okay?
Yes.
Statistics show that 1 in 6 of all North American women have experienced abortion at least once.
All I could think about was, how do I get myself out of this terrible mess as quickly as possible? And I had an abortion within the hour. That I didn't take time to think about it.
I made the decision out of fear of embarrassment, fear of the neighbors finding out, fear of the people that I went to school find out about, my friends find out. The decision was made out of fear.
I chose it. I chose to have an abortion.
We've brought it on ourselves, and it is our own child that is lost at our own hand. We hate what we have done, and we have to live with that, the reality of that. Some women go into meltdown immediately after an abortion procedure, and others can keep things buttoned down for a long time, and I was one of those. But there was a deadness and a flatness and a grayness to my life that I just could no longer deny. And wonderful things were happening around me, but I just didn't feel as if I could engage with joy. I just had refused to go to that place where I could resolve that loss.
I just pushed it down, pretended it didn't happen, but I found that something had really changed within me. I didn't trust myself anymore. I didn't trust other people anymore. I built a wall around myself. I didn't let anybody in. I turned to sort of cliches like drinking and drugs and food.
Susan, not her real name, says she woke up suddenly in the middle of the night on the 30th anniversary of her abortion.
The light bulb went on and I finally realized that I'd spent the last 30 years sort of hating my mom, hating myself, not being able to come to terms with what I had done.
Susan's mother encouraged her to have the abortion, saying it would release her from the trap of early motherhood or a marriage of convenience. But in fact, she says, it did the opposite.
When you have a secret inside that's so shameful and painful, you just start to shut off everything in your life. You shut down in your relationships, you shut down in any dreams.
The biggest regret of my life is having had my abortion. Initially there's relief because your problem is gone and you feel like everything is going to be fine, your life will get back to normal. But very soon afterwards I began to realize that was not the case for me. I had an emptiness inside, like there was something missing. I had terrible grief, terrible guilt, terrible shame. It's very shaming, and of course it's also very isolating. I suppose my right to choose took away the right to live for my child. How come that we can define when somebody's heart is stopped, that they're dead, and yet when their heart starts beating, we cannot say there's a life there? My baby was alive. My baby's little heart was beating under my heart at 21 days. And I wish that I had realized and known that somebody had sat with me and encouraged me to give life to my child. There are so many families out there who can't have babies of their own, who would just love to adopt a child.
So that's my humble opinion. It's not my humble opinion, my outright opinion, okay?
Yes, yes.
I'm also against abortion because you don't have to do that. Unless the doctor advises you for some reason, for some good reason, for the child's sake, yeah? Or sometimes the child and the mother's sake.
Yes.
Vivacious viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Supporting Good Leaders for a Happy and Peaceful World, Part 1 of 2 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is multi-part series on ancient predictions about our planet, Prophecy of the Golden Age, Part 161, Christian Prophecies of the End Times, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May your lives be blessed with joyful feelings and well-being.
Vegan amidst your hell cell.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.